Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you one Bible verse that literally changed the game for me. If you are a coach or you want to be in the coaching space or you want to generate six figures in your business without hustle, then this scripture is going to help you tons. Okay. Before I share it with you, quick context on what was happening with me in that time. So I've been coaching now for a few years, probably about 6 years now. And about 4 years ago, maybe or so, I had just hit probably around 10K months, just getting to the 10K month thereabouts or so. And I was doing it with lots of work, grind, could I say? Okay. I had coaches that they weren't in the space that what I was. Like, I'm a mum, I'm a wife, I'm a minister, I've got all these things going on. I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm all these things happening. And like the coaches I was learning from loved them to bits, but the strategies at the time were very kind of like taxing. And I was like, this just can't be it. And so I just heard in my spirit this these words, right? Do not overwork to be rich. Okay. And surprisingly to me, and I've already shared it with you already, it was in the Bible. I never had a clue it was in the Bible. And so this is the scripture that literally has changed the game for me. As I was doing all the things, we're trying to make that money. If you're out there, you want to make money online, you want to grow your business, you want to, do well for your family. Like we all do. There's nothing wrong with it. But I tell you why this verse changed the game for me. All right. Let me just share with you a couple of versions. It's not all very pretty and all the things, but it is what it is. I wanted to share with you two versions so you can just see it on the screen. Okay. It's not like whatever, but can you just see it here, right? It says here, do not overwork to be rich. And the rest of it says, because of your own understanding, cease. And it's the thing is, it's just a few words. But let me just explain to you, these words change my entire business. I'll tell you why. Because this is God speaking, it's Proverbs. God is saying, child of God, you can be rich, enjoy the wealth, all right? But do not do what? This is another version. Do not wear yourself out. NIV. Do not wear yourself out to get riches. If I were you, go and check other versions. Go and check the other versions of what they say. But KJV says, labor not to be rich. And so it's not about don't be rich. It says don't wear yourself out to be rich. Okay. Don't stress. At the time I was like doing all the things. I was like, this is just not the dream. All right. And so let me just share with you. So when this scripture came to my mind, then what God showed me from this changed the game. And so I was able to make six figures within less than 90 days, 81 days to be precise. And it was because of systems in my business. And what did these systems do? These systems were able to take me from doing all the things and trying to like struggle and hustle to a seamless, really easy way to get to six figures. And I'll explain why. Because for every business, right? So if you're a business owner out there, you want to sell things online, low ticket, high ticket, whatever you want to sell, you need interest, you need leads. Okay. And the way I was getting leads before was just a hustle way. I didn't really enjoy it. But what God gave me was an idea to create a low ticket digital product, which I was selling for $7. That $7 literally turned into $157,000 within 81 days. I tell you how. Because what it was doing for me, that $7 did more than just give me money on the front end. No, I was selling it through Facebook ads. And because of the way I set up the funnel, I was able to have like other offers within the funnel so they could buy other things as well. And so a buyer is a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. Remember that. Whatever you're doing, a buyer is a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. So rather than me sharing a free lead magnet, as it were, now free lead magnets can work, they're good, they have its place, but a bundle is much better, or a low ticket product is much better, because what it's saying is that the person who buys that $7 thing has a problem that will take the time to go to their purse, to take out their credit card, and to start typing in the digits to get that thing. There's a little bit more heavy lifting to get it, rather than just putting your email in and grabbing your free thing. Because we all know that if you want to grab a freebie, how many of you have grabbed a freebie before and never looked at it before ever? Okay. Say I in the comments. Okay. We all have, all right. With all good intent. You saw this one amazing workshop, or you saw this amazing thing. You're like, oh, I want to have a look at that. Put your email in. You forget, you're busy doing other things and you can't remember exactly who it was or where it came from. And so with a low ticket product, what you're doing is qualifying prospects. And so a person who puts their credit card details in to get your thing, they are more qualified. And that was the biggest shift, because when they came into my funnel, what happened was a few things. Well, what happened was I was actually being paid to grow my list. So now Facebook is paying me because my funnel was profitable. So if I put $1 in, I'll get $2 back. Okay, that was typical for me. $1 in, $2 back, making profit on the back end. Fantastic. So I was getting paid to grow my audience. All right, that was the first thing. Second thing is getting paid to grow a list of qualified buyers. That was another game changer. All right, so now they're qualified, they're buying, they have the problem that I'm going to help them to solve. Fantastic. The third thing is now that on the back end, I hosted a live event. So I hosted a live event twice in that period of time. And that live event was where I was showcasing a higher level of transformation, and I was able to offer a higher level of service at a higher price point. And because of that, that is how I made 157,000 in that short space of time. And so literally that's it. Like, let me not even waste any time or just, try and extend this for any reason. That is literally what happened to me. And so when God says, do not overwork to be rich, he's saying, yeah, be rich, but put systems in place to do it. And so if you want to see the whole detail of that, so there's a lot to go through in terms of the price points and the how much I sold my coaching for, and what changed the first route and the second route, and how I made that much money. And if you want that information in more detail, just put case study below in the comments and I'll send you the case study for that, because it's a bit more detailed. But I put this video here together to show you that, listen, this Bible scripture, do not overwork to be rich, is God saying, child of God, be rich, okay, and enjoy it, all right? Be wealthy, impact lives, but do not stress, do not kill yourself, do not just go overboard to get the riches. In fact, have systems, do things smart, in a smart way. And if you take time to read Proverbs, I actually got the next video I'm going to leave with you is my Proverbs series. Go through Proverbs and you will find that, there's so much wisdom in the book of Proverbs that show us how we can build wealth with ease, with grace. And it's just amazing. All right. So that is the reason how I did it. And I literally, that's it. Okay. I don't want to make this a long video. But if you are a coach, you want to hit six figures, you want to train, you want to sell courses, then I would recommend you start with something low ticket and then build out a funnel so that you can actually invite people and give them an opportunity to buy something more. Because people do want to buy for transformation. They want to make sure that you are the right person. The other thing that it did was build my authority. And so it showed people that, oh, this person knows what she's talking about. And so therefore, me taking them through that transformation, that small transformation, and what it is, let me just show you. Sorry, I should have showed you this before. I was about to disappear. I wanted it to be a really quick one, but let me just show you exactly what it looked like so you know what I'm talking about, so you can see for real. So this was a $7 product that I'm actually talking about. So you can get a feel for what I actually mean. There we go. And so this product literally is my $7 product. And so I don't even sell it really much now anymore. If you want to have a look at it, you can put $7 down below and I can send the link. But literally, it is a launch bundle where if you are a coach and you wanted to launch your business out, I provide like agreements, templates, lead magnets, all the things for you to be able to start that coaching business with a good starting point. And so this is what I was selling, or $7, and literally had loads of people sign up to it and get it. And at the end of that, built my business up to six figures within 90 days. All right. So if you want that case study and to know the detail of the information, just comment case study below and I will send you the link to grab more detail about that case study. And you can look at the details, the price points, the number of people that signed up. You can look at all of the detail and how I changed and how I did it twice in that space of time. All right. So I hope that helped you. If you have any questions about this, I hope I've explained that in its clarity and you're very clear about it. Any questions you have, just put it down below and I'll be sure to get back to you and let you know. All right. Take care. Before I go, watch the next video. It's about Proverbs series and enjoy the wisdom in Proverbs about us building our businesses in a way that honors God using biblical principles and insights. All right. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.